Hey guys, how is everybody? You guys let me know if the music's too loud, if I'm too low, whatever. Did I say good morning? It's not morning. I'm used to being on in the morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, Val. Hi, Jilly. Hi, Lily. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Janet. All right, let me catch up. Thank you, Val. Oh, no, Jilly. I'm just getting over it. I was just telling Val this morning that my cough is finally going away. Got a wee glass of red. She should dress up as a person with common sense. Exactly, Shauna. Oh, she cut out the fairy dress. Oh, it probably showed too much skin, I'm imagining. Because, you know, she's all prim and proper now. Hubby gave you his bugs. Yeah, that's usually how it works, huh? You guys were traveling, too. That happens a lot, too, you know, when you're changing climates. Hi, JB. How are you? Hi, Cinema. You're not digging this foodie goody two shoes chapter. Me neither, Cinema. AR! Hi! Oh, you're working so hard, AR. Yeah, right, Val? Snoozer. I'm so curious to see what she makes for the month doing this. I don't know how she's going to pay a higher rent and everything. Is the sound okay, guys? I think it's going to too, Cinema. She better hope that she ends up marrying this guy and he can take care of her, because she's not going to have any income. Really, Jilly? I'm kind of enjoying it because it's forcing us to do other things, you know? Thank you, AR. Sometimes I feel like I'm screaming. She'd be back after the move. Yeah, when she realizes she can't pay $3,000 a month rent.
We see you out there hustling. You've got goals. Career, friends, fitness, fun. It's a lot.
So I have her Torrid haul queued up so that we don't have to give the views. She's going to love us for that. Let me mute the music. And then after we watch that, we'll start decorating the orange wall.
Rawr. That was not menacing at all. As you can see, I'm going for a Halloween look. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you like my accessory. I received my Torrid haul today, as you can see, and I was having fun trying on some different costumes. I was thinking if I do choose to celebrate Halloween this year, I'm not sure. I will say, insert comment here. You guys know that I am moving. I'm going through a big move and...
Yeah, just the orange wall behind me, Jilly.
So I just wanted to say that I apologize if I haven't been putting out as much content and all of this and that. In the future, yes, I will be addressing my VIBs as well. So that is coming. And yes, of course I miss you guys. But I have faith that those who really know me and have been following me for years understand me.
I thought, wait. Last night she said she wasn't doing the spider eyes. She wasn't going to do the... Hi, cat! Last night she said she wasn't going to do the fake eyelashes anymore. You know, she liked just the plain, simple look. Exactly, Shauna. Val. I want to know why she has the... Did you guys watch her video last night? Maybe we should watch that one first, since that was before this one. But yeah, last night she said she wasn't going to do the fake eyelashes. So it's already sliding, guys.
I think you know that I just need some time right now, and I appreciate that. So let's have some fun. So this is so cute. This is all on from Tord website. They have a really good Halloween line. This is just a kind of skull arm thing, which I thought to be really cute. If you're into that, you want some cute accessories, and it fits my chubby hand. I have a very large hand, and it actually fits it very well. So yes, I found it to be very cute.
It doesn't look like it's fitting all that well. It looks really uncomfortable.
Halloween is a little bit of an exception, but still keep a lot of elements of my style that I like and enjoy. So, all right, let's just get right into this. So this here is and of course I will be covered, but yeah, so I have, this is the sweater. It's a sweater dress. It is kind of short, so I do have some black leggings on, but it does actually look pretty cute with the black leggings. And anyways, it's fall, it's cold. Why are you going to go out with no leggings underneath anyways? Hi, Sam. And I got this from Spirit Halloween. Which, again, reminders will be open until
Are you serious, Sean? Are you messing with me? You know I'm gullible. I'll believe anything.
Oh, hi, Sam.
I thought for sure my Cammy was going to end up in the video today because she's been on my lap back here all day.
So for my main costume, I wanted to be a fairy on Halloween, so
those are cute for a fairy.
Princessy like?
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like Tord has a lot of like Disney villain and princesses.
Well, maybe that's why.
I've heard people say that.
It's like a child-sized skeleton man. Exactly,
Cinema.
Cinema.
Love too, okay? All right. So
her cute or normal people cute. Well, I'm wondering now.
You guys make me laugh sometimes.
If she didn't wear the fairy costume or if she took the fairy costume out because it showed too much skin, or did she take it out because she's going to wear it for Halloween and didn't want to ruin it?
They're really nice. They're very fairy-like. Then we have the fairy dress, which I will have to alter the costume just a bit.
You know I'll believe you, Shauna.
Covering, which, again, will be cold, so...
It's not AR?
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, thank you, Val. This is that... I did it in my Dollar Tree haul. It's just sugar skulls. It's a scarf from Dollar Tree. Well, $1.25.
But it is pretty short, and...
That's awful.
Probably revealing, so...
That's horrible.
It will still be beautiful.
With the baubles on it.
And then I didn't get too many things because the Halloween costumes were the main thing I wanted to purchase. But I did get a nice, comfortable looking, I guess, tracksuit, I guess you could say. It's like
AR!
It's super cozy. And actually, this is going to be really... It's a hoodie, too. It's a
Her funkle toes aren't going to fit in those high heel shoes. I told you, AR.
Isn't that nice? I love the color.
They did look wide, though, Val.
I don't even know.
I have very wide feet, too, so...
This is the hoodie.
They did look wide. I like that hoodie.
Well, those are cute, but they're kind of like... Are they...
Oh, I don't like the pants. The grandma pants. No. Those do
Whenever
nothing.
you're trying to dress more modestly, you really realize how revealing the clothing in this part of the world is. Yeah.
I apologize for my squeaky chair. Hopefully we won't be hearing it much once we start decorating.
I'm going to buy just a...
I don't know, Shauna. That's awful.
And it's just head to toe, just a suit, and you can...
A QVC Lodium, my voice.
I will now show you what these outfits look like. So, let's get to Yalla. Alright, I hope you can see me. I will have a better setup in my new place. I have a whole setup for that. So, bear with me. This is horrible. My room is messy. I'm moving. I apologize. So, this is what the costume looks like. Some leggings on to cover, and it will be nice and warm and comfortable. And, yes.
Alright, yeah, the sweater's not doing anything for you
so
either,
this is
Chantal.
the sweater outfit, as you can see. It's so cozy. It's so cozy. And yes, you can use the hoodie as hijab.
Okay, the sweatshirt is cute. I'm still liking the sweatshirt. And the pants didn't fit, so that's good, because we don't like the pants.
Alright guys, sorry, I had to get my eyelashes off. They were really bugging me. The fake lashes...
She's not, yeah, exactly,
I don't think I'm
JD.
gonna wear them,
Not packing.
this much makeup anymore, outside of doing special costumes or stuff like that. Good to let our skin breathe anyways. So I guess I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I am very busy right now at this time in my life, so I appreciate this access to privacy.
Very busy right now translates to I'm spending every waking moment on FaceTime with Sala. If Sala is indeed real. If Sala isn't real, then she's spending a lot of time trying to find a Sala so that she doesn't have to admit that he's not real.
These changes in a non-toxic environment, well, it's less toxic now, actually. I'm still working on that. That's going to take time. It's not overnight changes, of course. I know it looks that way, but it's...
Yeah, me too, Kat.
There's going to
Hi,
be,
Tracy! Good afternoon! Hi, Lynn!
To just clean up my image, to forget my past. I'm not ashamed of where I came from, who I am, who I was. Some of my behaviors, obviously, are not favorable. And I feel that as a human being, as long as I acknowledge that and really put in the work to try to change my life, I feel that I deserve that chance. So that's all I have to say for today, I guess. Until next time, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and have a good day. Bye, guys.
Anybody believe that she appreciates us? Okay, here is her latest community post. Life is always moving forward, never backward. Okay, I'm going to pull up her one from yesterday, and if we want to later, we can watch it.
Well.
I did want to do Burnt Toast. She had on there, and all I wanted to listen to is she has on there the 911 call that the neighbors made when Shani and Rev lived in Colorado. If nobody saw, that was the place that they moved out of, and it was so awful. Like, the kids had been peeing on the walls, on the mattresses, on the carpet. The cats were peeing and pooping everywhere. You were at VIB for just the entertainment, but canceled. Why did you cancel? What made you cancel, JB? That's what everybody always asked me when I first left. Said what, Val? Oh, it was awful, AR. I hate to say it, but I'm glad those boys are out of there. Can you imagine? Ugh. Okay. So we're going to do the back wall, and I'll show you what decorations I have, and then I figured you guys can tell me where on the wall you want me to put them, and we'll decorate that way. So first I have these eyes, cat eyes. I actually had another kind, but I can't find them. Or I found one before the live, and that was it. Yeah, I think a lot are canceling. Yeah, Jilly. Good morning, or good afternoon, Lizzie. Okay, so we have the eyes, the cat eyes. We have two of these. One has kind of like a black edging, and the other one is a light edging. Then we have these. I figured we would just do kind of, here and there. All over the wall. Oops, look at that. My ghost needs moved. Hold on, guys. All right. That's better. Okay. Next. No more live streams made me cancel. I was there for the chat, really. I tried to stay neutral because I watch everyone, but this, yeah, because there's absolutely nothing in it for the VIBs now, JB. That's the only thing that, you guys had for perks was those member chats. Oh, I hope it's better, Jilly. Okay, so anyway, these are just leaves, loose leaves that I cut off of the. It originally was like garland, leaf garland, so I cut each leaf off so that we could just put these like sporadically around. And then we, of course, have Bob. So we need to put Bob up somewhere. And then I have these different leaves. There's that. And then gold ones. Oh, this camera's better. You can see that they're gold. And then these are like a coppery color. And then we have a skeleton. Let's take him out of his package. Bob is cute. My daughter picked out Bob. Bob is from Dollar Tree too, only $1.25. She picked him out and she named him. Okay, we need to name him Bob and what can we name him? Bart, Bob, and what do you think, guys? What should we name this one? We got to get him untangled. Sheesh. Oh, he's taller than I thought. Look how tall he is. And I love that he's pigeon-toed. Okay, so we have him. We need a... No, we're not naming anything Natterlin. I don't ever decorate for Halloween either. I just figured for Vlogtober, the Dollar Tree haul was one haul, so I figured then since, you know, I'm blessed with this ugly orange wall, I figured why not decorate the orange wall for Halloween? I also have these skulls, but I don't know how we would use the skulls because I don't know how we would make them stick. Although those glue dots are pretty strong, he might stick. So I have 2 of these. I think that might be it. I think I have one more. Oh, maybe not. There's the eye. Here's the other eyeball if we want to use one extra eyeball. Don't know where the other one went. Hi, Julianne. So, Foodie just did her Halloween costume haul. And then, of course, we had to talk about the hijab because, you know, that's the top is the hijab. Every video. Right, Shauna. I agree. Okay, guys, what should we start with? You want to start with the eyes? Where shall we put the eyes? Should we put them, like, right above me? Or should we put them, you know, spread out like there's actual eyes up here? Or what do you want them to do? He is trying to seclude her from everything and take all her rights away. Soon she won't be able to see or talk to her family. That sounds familiar too, right, JB? She's not changing because she felt her behavior was bad. She's changing because he thinks the behavior is bad. That's a big difference. Exactly, Shauna. Hi, Fiend. How are you? Thank you, Julianne. I wasn't sure. This is another Dollar Tree Sugar Skulls Dollar Tree scarf, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it when I got it because I don't like stuff around my neck. Together, look. Okay, somebody's got to break the tie. AR says farther apart. Jilly says close together. You found someone's brother? Ooh. Lynn is on this, y'all. No, she doesn't want to listen to anybody. Never. But that's nothing new because she never listens to anybody, right? Okay, Julianne, be safe. She's in love. She will have to learn the hard way up. In love after 3 days, right. Hi, Science. Oh, yeah. That'll go over really well for her, Science. Yep, I could see it. I could totally see it. Okay. We need somebody to break the tie. Do we want the eyes right above me? Or do we want the eyes like farther apart up on the wall? It looks more like a do-rag on her head. You think she concocted the whole thing? You know, I really do wonder, Lynn. Right above me? Okay. So, we'll go here. There's one. And then here. Do they look even, guys? Oh, no, it doesn't look even to me. There, is that even? And the winner is right above you. Does that look about even? You think the fake was her, Lynn? You might be right. I know, Science. What have we become, really? Good morning, or good afternoon, Texas. Hi, Grebo. You actually get to get a live in. I've been going early, and I know that's like a crazy early for you. Okay. I'm good. I can stick. Stick. Okay. Alright, there's the eyes. Next, we have the ghost, we have Bob, and we have him, who whatever we're going to name him. I think he needs a B name, because Bob. So Bob and... I was trying to think of something. What's one of the words that we change into a B for Nabs? Oh, we're just decorating my lovely orange wall, Texas. Since my dear son blessed me with an orange wall before he moved out. Bob and Benny. Okay. So he's going to be Benny. So where are we going to put Bob and Benny? Did I say it backwards, AR? Bob Evan. That is good. Bob and Evan. That's funny. Beeple. Yes, that's exactly what I mean, AR. What's a good one that we can change the P to a B for him? Then it will still be, Gorlverse themed. Me too, Val, but only for Halloween. My poor, he was a Cleveland Browns fan. Well, is a Cleveland Browns fan still, but he's married now. But so my office is his old bedroom, and 2 of my walls are brown and 2 of my walls are orange because Cleveland Browns. Not what I would choose. Bob and BBJ. That's good. Yeah, let's do that. Bob and BBJ. Okay, where do we want BBJ? He would get covered by me if I put him in the middle. Bobbert. Bob and Bobbert. Bobbert's cute. All right, you want to take a vote, y'all? Okay. Let me write down what I'm telling you to do. Otherwise, y'all will be putting in numbers, and I won't have any idea what the numbers are for. So, let's do 1 for BBJ, 2 for Bobbert, and what was the other one? Oh, Evan. Or 3 for Evan. Was that it? Somebody else said one, I feel like. Benny. Okay, and 4 for Benny. So, 1 for BBJ, 2 for Bobbert, 3 for Evan, and 4 for Benny. Did you, Lynn? Lynn is on top of this. I appreciate you, Lynn. AR says 2, which is Bobbert. Here, you guys want me to put it in the thing? I can put it in the thing. 1 equals BBJ. 2 equals Bobbert. 3 equals Evan. And 4 equals Benny. Oh, I'm on. I hope I haven't missed anybody's comments. I'm on top chat. I'm new at this, remember? What, Willie? This is, we are naming the skeleton. Because this, my daughter named already. This is Bob. Now we need to name the skeleton. Willie's swearing at us. I bet hell isn't a swear word there because it's barely a swear word here. No, Willie, it's a community thing. I need you all to take part. Cinema, I didn't know you had a channel. We'll share your link in here. Yes, AR. My daughter named Bob. Let me see if I can find your channel, Cinema, and I'll share it. That one's you, right? This one? I think that's the same. Yeah, it looks like the same profile pic. Okay, guys, I'm going to put Cinema's... Oh, thank you, Grebo. Can we have some masculine stuff on the background, like a fight? Well, I guess we could have Bob and whoever the skeleton's going to be in a fight. How would we do that? We'd have to like disconnect. We'll have to like disconnect. We'll have to take off his limbs and kind of have him fly through the air. I know he has court tomorrow, but I'm wondering if anybody is going to be able to find anything on it. Yes, thank you, Grebo. Grebo, I feel like you haven't been in here in forever. I'm sorry. I know it's because of maybe been doing mornings. So I'm so glad that you're able to be in here now. Okay, guys. It's going to be Bobbert unless anybody else wants BBJ, Evan, or Benny, because I only have 2 votes in there for number 2, which is Bobbert. So we would have Bob and Bobbert. Yeah, but I don't think he could even find anything on his October 3rd court date. That's okay, Tracy. We've all done it. No, it's just a shirt. You can't really see my pants. It's just a shirt with black leggings. Roberta! I like it. Roberta. Okay, we have a Benny. The choices are up above. I put them in the chat. Robert. The woman kind of... Oh, what was that? Who was the guy where the woman cut his Peter off? Hi, Julia. Welcome. I love Baberta, too. I just got yelled at by the hubby because the teenager ate his lunch and now needs money for lunch. Okay. That's not confusing at all. JB. Benny. So we have 2 for Benny. Or wait, was that 3? Because somebody else just said Benny. Okay, let's look. Benny was sensational. So we have 3 for Benny. Yes! Lorena Bobbitt. Thank you. Don't you hate that when you know something and you just can't think of it? It'll drive me nuts. Like, literally will keep me up. You think you'll see that, Willie? I mean, maybe if you go through... Call him Bobbitt. He's no Willie. Oh, he ate his lunch early, so now that it's lunchtime, he needs to get food. So he ate his packed lunch, and now he wants to buy lunch. I heard he did porn after that incident, too. Not sure, but I heard that. Wait, who? Oh, Bobbitt. I heard that, too. Yeah, because the people were curious about what it looked like when it was sewn back together. Yeah. I can't remember his first name. But Bobbitt. And it was so funny because their last name was Bobbitt. You guys didn't hear about that, Willie, there? I mean, it's probably been, what, guys, 25, 30 years ago? She caught him cheating and she cut it off, Willie. He had to have it sewn back on. Can you imagine? Willie is sitting there holding his crotch right now like that. Yeah, he was caught cheating. John Bobbitt. Okay, guys, I think it's going to be Benny because we have 3 votes for Benny. So, Bob and Benny. Where shall we put Benny? Do we want him on this side? Do we want him laying out straight? Where do we want him? Willie. Neither, that's true. Oh, I don't know where you are. Oh, I'm just happy I don't have a peen, period. I'm not sure. You would think that, did she use big scissors or a knife? I think it was a knife, Cinema. I'm not sure. I mean, I have no idea. I thought she waited till he was sleeping or something, but even still, you'd wake up like one little pinch, you know? Put a leaf on his bobbit. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Exactly. Juror number 6. Okay, I'm going to put some blue dots on Benny. Okay, there's Benny. I'm putting little Willie in the biscuit tin before bed tonight. Lois, I think Rob needs to visit. They are cat eyes. Is it detachable? Right, how are you going to do that, Willie? Alright, I got to put the leaf on his doodle parts. And that is courtesy of Jilly. She gave him a BJ and cut it off. Did she for real, Jilly? Wow. They could be dragon eyes. They can be whatever we want them to be. What do we want them to be? Did you leave him his Brussels sprouts? I believe so, Lily. It's easier to slice hard bread. Okay. It's beautiful, at least for walks. Is it nice temperature now there, AR? You guys had such a hot summer. Yes, I know. I do remember that, Lynn. She drove away and threw it out the window. Poor cops had to go look for it, put it in a bag to take it to be sewed back on. Ugh, can you imagine? I'm not putting no Ouija in my house. Did you see, you guys, that Chantel ended up throwing... She said she saw stuff in the house or whatever. I'm sure she was high off her gourd. But, so she threw the Ouija board out the window while she was driving. Oh, nice, AR. That's still warmer than what we've had. Let's see. We're 68, so you're like 5 degrees. Not as much as in the summer. There was huge difference. Jilly. It's your fault, Jilly. It's nice to have some people in that haven't been catching warning lives. And then changed it to, I put it on the side of the road with some trash. Well, at that point, I can't say I blame her for thinking it was trash. That scared men everywhere, I think. We all know she didn't get out of that car. Oh, that's a perfect time. That's about the time that I go lay in bed, Jilly, to watch YouTube. Too late. Foodie already unleashed the evil entity. Because she didn't pull Jody. Well, he did survive, yes, that's true. And he got fame out of it, too. Stupid jerk. You know what? My son, I was watching it. I started it. I didn't get very far into it. But then my son called and he said, "Don't watch Hocus Pocus 2." And I said, "Why?" But it was more so, I mean, he's a dad. And my granddaughter is only 2. And he was watching it with her. And he said, there is a lot of evil, like, undertones in it, and a lot of, like, dark magic and stuff. He said it wasn't as, like, the first one was, was child appropriate. It was like a family movie. He said this one isn't like that. Right, Julia? Nothing's ever a coincidence with Foodie, right? Okay, there's the leaves. I have more leaves if we need them, but okay. My cough is getting better though, guys, finally. Okay, here's some copper leaves. These are kind of cool. I mean, I can use these for like crafts and stuff, but they're neat because they already come with little clips on the back. So we have these leaves and we have them in gold, bronze, and copper. Ooh, garlic. Glitter is going everywhere. Thank you, Val. I am going to see if I can't get him to stick to the wall. I mean, I know I could get him to stick on the bottom, but we don't want him to stick on the bottom. We got to get him to stick that way. But glue dots are pretty freaking strong, so maybe. Foodie, Beauty, and the Nudie. No, I don't think that's going to work. Oh, maybe it will. Where should we put them? Thank you, Poper. I don't think she's the Sala guy, but she was in whose chat was that yesterday, Lynn? Oh, guys, look, he did stick. I don't know if we want him there, but it worked, and I have 2 of him. You want to help? Mm-hmm. Love you. No, somebody else would be, though, Julia. Okay. You gotta love teenagers. I have 1 more leaf. Alright, it's safe now, Willie. You can come out now. Ooh. Okay. That's it for now. Alright, so here's the one that I wanted to do with with burnt toast. And this is from, I don't know if you guys, did any of you see, thanks Lilith, did you guys see the, I don't like where this is though. It's my OCD. Oops. Sorry, George. My OCD is it's gonna bother me. So did you guys see when Shani and Rev moved from Colorado? Hi, Stephanie. So when they moved from Colorado, they got evicted and they left that house so nasty, you guys. The litter box, I've never in my life seen a litter box so gross. The litter box was just piles and piles of dew, and the cats had started, of course, pooping and peeing in the house because, you know, their litter boxes were full. The kids had been peeing on the mattresses, on the carpet, on the walls. It was bad. It was really, really bad. So anyway, this is a 911 call from one of the neighbors that was made about Shani and Rev in Colorado.
Here is a recording that I have. Okay, so
who did
back
Lynn?
in Colorado in 2021.
Okay, have a good night at work, AR.
Made. And this was when they were in the townhome. And I'm going to let you listen to it. I did bleep out, or actually I muted the parts where somebody is saying their name or address. Okay? So I'm just going to, it's only like 4 minutes. I'm going to play it. And
oh my gosh.
This is very interesting.
Aw, Angela Lansbury.
That he knew for a fact that Shani had body.
Oh, you never watched them. Okay. Oh, yes, I did see that. You're talking about Rev put up a post praising Shani. Yeah.
911, what is the address of the emergency?
It's my next door neighbor. My address is apartment. And they are right next door to us. I don't know their apartment number. Hang on, I'll go check. Well, we're going to check right now. A lot of banging on the walls, a lot of yelling and screaming by a mom with 2 children. And the children have been yelling and screaming, screeching, and it's myself and my 2 adult sons are next door, and all 3 of us have been woken up for the last, half hour here, and hearing the kids scream. I just had to do something. So my name is, their apartment is, I'm sorry, I just felt bad for the kids.
Not a problem.
It's hard to hear. I tried to mess with the audio to clean it up, but I hope you guys can hear what she's saying. She lives in an apartment with her 2 grown sons, and she goes on to talk about how they had to go to
my father-in-law loves it too. He still watches it all the time.
They were woken up in the middle of the night.
Oh, I know they are.
The kids screaming. And Shani screaming at the kids. And by the way, you will also hear later on.
This is about Shani and Rev. Shani and I don't even know where to start with them. They've been around quite a while. She has been kicked off of YouTube a few times. He's been kicked off YouTube. There is a guy that goes by G-Man that has been friends with them on and off for quite a while. Shani and Rev, well, not Shani, but Rev, had gotten an inheritance of like $750,000, like, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago. Oh, I know, Willie. You're fine. And so when they had all that money, they blew it. It's gone. They're broke. Completely, like, broke. Like, coming online asking for donations every day type broke. But when they had the money, he also was left a house, and he gave that house to this G-Man that they were friends with. Well, when they got kicked out of their place in Colorado because they were broke, they went to Pennsylvania where G-Man is. And so for, I don't know, guys, what's it been? At least a year? Basically, G-Man's basically been supporting them. Hi, Blondie! Thank you, Blondie. So recently they had their kids taken away because they weren't being fed. There was like no food in the house, which I don't understand because they got food stamps, so it doesn't even make sense. We would never. Yeah, they got the kids taken away. So the other day, Rev comes on YouTube, and he has a recording of the oldest boy. They're now in foster care. They're doing well. But he was on the phone with Shani, and they recorded him. I'm sure it was all, they put him up to it. He was saying how, it's not his mom and dad's fault, which kind of threw me that he was calling Rev dad, but saying it's not his dad's fault that he has mental health disorders, and it's not his mom's fault that she has physical disabilities, and they can't this and they can't that, which is all a farce. It's kind of like Shani. It's kind of like the thing with Foodie. Like, she basically, is gluttonous. She ate herself into, whatever physical ailments that she has now. So this is one of their old neighbors from their old apartment in Colorado that called on Shani and Rev. So yeah, it would have been a year ago, because this says 2021 for this call.
One of her adult sons comes on and explains what he heard, because he was the one who first heard it. And he explains that Jason is not home. So this is Shani and the kids. Let's pause.
Oh, AR, it was horrible. So sad.
What's the name of the building?
Crocus Building. They are on the very end of the Crocus Building near the...
Well, we pretty much assumed that she, and more so her, I believe, than Rev, but, they put the boy up to, sticking up for them and everything, because they have basically such a bad name online. No, they're not real young, Willie. They're like teenagers. The youngest one is autistic. And like I said, they've never been, they weren't taught to take care of themselves. Their cleanliness, their hygiene, they weren't taught any of that. Like I said, at their age, it's almost as if they were afraid to come out of their bedroom, because they were urinating and defecating all over their bedroom. So it's almost like they were afraid to come out of there. I don't know.
Pool. On the west side of the pool, the Crocus Building, and they are on that very edge apartment. That was the other reason I figured I have to call, because I'm the only neighbor that joins them.
Gotcha. Okay, are you able to tell what they're yelling about?
Honey, y'all, can you tell it? Because it's coming from my what are they yelling about? Hang on a minute. Let me let my son say.
Hi there. They woke up, well, I just woke up, I'm sorry. They're screaming about how they hate each other. The kids are freaking out, like they're crying, saying, "Oh God, please no." And there are very loud knocks coming from the room, from their apartment building.
And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this is usually like the type of stuff that I like to cover, just to like kind of bring awareness and stuff, because I know like in this case, a lot of us, like calling CPS or whatever is taboo, right? Because like, on YouTube, people use that just because so-and-so is my enemy. So I'm going to call CPS, which is totally horrible. But there are kids in real life that are, in desperate need of being saved. And thank God that these kids were saved. I mean, they would have grown up with no social skills, no personal hygiene skills, like nothing.
Someone's throwing people around.
Gotcha.
You have a good night at work, AR.
He
Love
said
you.
It sounds like somebody is throwing people around.
And this goes on. This continues to go on throughout this call. And I don't know how long. I think they said like 20, 25 minutes before they even called. It had woke the woman and her 2 adult sons up. If you see something, say something. Exactly, Stephanie.
I hope that you're happy with yourself.
Yes, they're in foster care and they're doing well, Willie.
Do you know about how old the kids are? Or
I don't. I would assume that they're like in middle school. Yeah, roughly.
So is it like the mother and the kids yelling at each other, or is there a fourth person there that you hear as well?
No, I'm just hearing the mother screaming, man.
Oh.
Thursday. And lots of sweating, yeah, lots of banging. Like, yeah, we all woken up over here. And it just sounds like she's, like, just going nuts, man.
Gotcha. And do you know her name at all, or any of the occupants' names?
They're very strange.
Right, Stephanie.
Really.
I think people are afraid to call a lot of the times. Like, I know,
I think he's there.
I'll be honest, like, I know for myself, you wonder if they're going to get put into a better situation or not, you know? Because you hear horror stories about, like, foster care and adoptions and stuff like that. But you hear horror stories about your average people, you know, too. So if you see something this horrible, you have to report it. I mean, those poor children, I'm so glad that they are out. I think they have years and years of deprogramming, because they have been raised to feel sorry for Shani. Shani is a perpetual victim. So they've really been raised, you know, with that guilt factor always.
Okay.
But that's the only name I know over there. They don't talk at all. Yeah, it's very strange.
Exactly, Willie. Can you imagine at that age? Ugh.
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Awful.
Okay. Perfect. So we have a couple deputies started out that way, get it all checked out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, sure.
Okay. How long has this been going on for, do you know?
This has been going on and off since they moved to him.
So he says not only was it happening that night, but it has been going on since they moved in, which was, I think they moved into that townhome. I don't remember the exact. I think it was either the beginning of maybe the end of 2020, I think. Something like that. Yeah.
Very sporadic, but it's quite impressionable.
Gotcha, okay. Perfect. So they're headed up that way. If it does seem to start getting any worse, anything like that, or if you hear or see anybody leave, just to call right back on 911. We've got them going up that way to make sure everything's alright.
Okay. Sounds good.
This is the channel we're watching, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Alrighty.
Exactly, 6. That's a really good point.
The people that are still giving them money, supporting child abusers, I mean, this is not the only one that I have.
It doesn't seem so, Willie.
I'm just saying.
I mean, they're out.
And these people that you just heard, they're not YouTubers. They're not her family. They're not from the GDC. They're not from the Lowell's Cal community. They're not people from Twitter. These people were just ordinary people who were neighbors. And this is what Shani doesn't want people to know, because she likes to say, oh, it was all of these people on YouTube that kept calling me. No.
Which does happen, but this was real. Like, you know, there was people in her neighborhood and stuff calling on her. I mean, it does happen. Look at Foodie. I mean, there's a lot that, you know, people go at Foodie in real life, which I don't agree with. But again, it was the same way with Foodie when I started covering her. It really was about the scamming. You know, the trauma dumping and kind of getting your viewers' emotions involved and everything, so that people felt, okay, all right, Val. So that people felt, I don't even remember what I was saying now. Sorry. Oh yeah, about the scamming with Foodie and stuff, so that people didn't feel like, you know, they didn't get hurt. They had somewhere to go. Like, that's originally what this channel was for. And I really want going forward to be able to use it as reactions, but to call out some of the shenanigans that people are doing that, you know, are gross and disgusting, to warn people away and warn people not to give them money. This poor man up in the corner here is G-Man. And that's the one that I really feel like they guilted him because they gave him this house, which needed tons and tons of work. Right, I agree, Willie. But I feel like well, with Foodie as an example, she is continually losing VIBs because of, you know, her behavior and how she treats them and everything. But she's also continually getting new VIBs. And those new VIBs have no idea what Chantel is about. They have no idea of the scamming. They buy into all of her emotional mess, like I did, like Lynn did. You know, you kind of develop like where you care about this person. You don't want to see them get hurt anymore or whatever.
Actually, people that live there in that neighborhood that were
Right.
calling on them. So I thought I'd share that. I think. Let's see.
That's really all I wanted to watch on that one.
Okay.
Now this is Rev. This is they call themselves husband and wife, but they're not married. Yeah, she knows that people always come back. That's why she said it, Julia. She has said, you know, somebody will be in to replace you. Like, if you don't like it, leave. There will be someone to replace you later. And there usually is. Yeah, I think exactly, Jilly. I think we all kind of, you know, started watching because we wanted to see her turn it around. We wanted to see her do better. Well, you know here, Stephanie, that, you know, opinions are always welcome. We don't all have to agree. Although I think when it comes to Foodie, a lot of times a lot of us do agree. But we don't have to. You know, everybody's opinion is valid. No, she never follows through with anything, Willie. You're right. Okay, so I don't know what this was 30 minutes ago about Biden. We don't want to do politics. Okay, so I think I showed this yesterday where I had put a recorded video out for this for We Need Help. We Need Adult Protective Services. Oh my gosh, I know. Well, it's gross. So they put this video out saying, you know, here, I'll just play my recording from it. I think there was a little bit of that for me too, Willie. I love drama, just not drama that I'm involved in.
Hi guys, welcome back to Dammit Dani. I know I just saw you, right? But there was this video put out by Rev that I figured I would come on and cover. So the title of their stream is "We Need Adult Protective Services Help. We have no way of communicating in this motel." So let's get started.
Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, this is very much like an emergency because no money came in from the video I did about needing food, which is whatever, you know. I was able to have a kind person provide some money so that I could at least get a sub for Shani at a 6-inch sub. But that's not enough for her for the whole day. Of course, it's...
Okay, so why is he worried about only Shani eating? Dude, she's not going to wither away.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on with my audio on this video, Blondie. I don't know what that staticky sound is. I'm not sure what was going on.
Not. So, what I'm asking for at this point, because you're not going to believe some of the stuff in this place that we're at is pretty much a drug motel. And
here, guys, let me
now
see
that
if
I
I
don't
can
have a ride, I am having to ask other
make it
people
better.
for help to get to the store, and they are definitely people that are involved with drugs. I do not want to be involved with these people, but Shani is at the end of her rope and calling me a shit provider. So
Guys. I do not even know what to say to that. Shani is calling him a shit provider. You were just the other day so worried and so upset, worrying about him and his mental health and him getting the help that he needs, and now he's a shit provider. Okay.
I need to do something, and I'm not used to these scenarios. I silver spoon boy, no, I'm not used to this, and I'm having severe mental bad stuff, which is going to be ignored because it has to be, because nobody else is helping us.
But, you know, God forbid, do not...
I'm not sure. Okay, hold on, guys. I'll go back to Revs. Revs is kind of usually hard to hear, too, but I don't know what's going on with my video yesterday, why the sound was weird. Revelation. Okay. All right.
You know, I was able to have a kind...
Is that any better?
Provide some money so that I could at least get a sub for Shani at a 6-inch sub. But that's not enough for her for the whole day. Of course it's not. So, what I'm asking for at this point, because you're not going to believe some of the stuff in this...
Oh yeah, people are giving them money, Jilly.
It's pretty much a drug motel. And
somebody paid for them for, I think, a couple weeks for a motel. I kind of think it was G-Man, but I'm not positive. When that ran out and they were supposed to be out of the hotel, then somebody else donated $500 for them to stay in it for another, I don't know if it was another week or 2 weeks or what. Exactly. I agree, Elegant Mind. Welcome. Some people think that Rev is, getting to a point where he will leave her. I don't see that happening. I think they're codependent, and I don't see that happening.
Now that I don't have a ride, I am having to ask other people for help to get to the store, and they are definitely people that are involved with drugs. I do not want to be involved with these people, but Shani is at the end of her rope and calling me a shit provider. So I need to do something. And I'm not used to these scenarios. I silver spoon boy, no, I'm not used to this, and I'm having severe mental bad stuff, which is going to be ignored because it has to be, because nobody else is helping us.
I agree with Elegant Mind.
What I'm asking you at this point is, could you maybe call authority?
Supposedly, Willie, all they use right now is Delta 8, because Delta 8 it's not legal in every state, because it's not legal in Kentucky. I know, because Amber Lynn has said that. But so in Pennsylvania, which is where they are, Delta 8 is legal. And so they do Delta 8 because when they were in Colorado, obviously they were on straight weed. Do you think so, Blondie? I kind of had my thoughts on that too. I kind of felt the same way. They won't work. They refuse to work, 6. Yeah, they're just lazy. They refuse to work. And like I said, Shani says that she has physical ailments. She says she can't walk. Anything that is wrong. Okay, I will then. And Delta 8 is an airline. Delta 8 is like a less potent THC. So that's why it's legal pretty much in almost all the states. It's just less potent than straight weed. Yes, she just wants to sit in her bed. Like I said, she says she can't walk. But any physical ailments are like self-inflicted because she, like somebody said, she ate $100 worth of groceries like in 2 days. Now, I don't know, specifics if it's like that, but I'm just saying like there has been a lot of talk. Like you see, look how little Jason is, Rev is. He's a little dude. From the things that we have seen, it seems as if Shani was the only one eating well. And he even says, yesterday he did a video, I'm not sure if it was in this one or not, but he even says somebody was kind enough to donate enough that he could get her a 6-inch sub, but that won't be enough for her for the rest of the day. Why are you only worrying about her eating and not yourself? I said, Shani, isn't going to wither away. She's like 400 and some pounds. She's not going to wither away. He could wither away. There's nothing to him.
And inform them that we are in a dire need of adult social help. I know that it's a thing now, and I think it's fantastic when I heard about it, that there is a thing called Adult Human Services. It's like CPS, but it's for adults that cannot handle what they're going through, and
this aggravates the crap out of me because they were not wanting adult protective services so that they could get the mental help they need or they could get the medical help they need. First of all, they're lying to the audience because they live in Pennsylvania. They get food stamps. In Pennsylvania, the first thing that you can get from welfare is medical. If you qualify for medical, then you can see if you will qualify for food stamps. But if you don't qualify for food stamps, you still can qualify for medical. They're getting food stamps, which means they are getting medical. The medical assistance card in Pennsylvania covers everything. It covers dental. It covers your medicines. I think the most you might have to pay for prescriptions is like $1 or $2. Right, exactly, Blondie. So, when he heard about adult protective services, what he heard. He heard free. We can get free help. We don't have to move. We don't have to, do anything. We don't have to go get a job. We can get free help. Food stamps, Medicaid, and SSI. Right, Dot. Hi, Dot. Yep, I totally agree, Elegant. Most states have EBT, and I am in PA, so yeah, Pennsylvania has EBT. That's another thing. He swears that there is no place close to them that accepts EBT, and G-Man has said that that's a lie. There are convenience stores there that take EBT. And then, what was his other reasoning? Like I said with this video, why is he on here asking somebody else to contact adult services? He has access to Wi-Fi. All he has to do is go online, look up the number for adult protective services in their area, and go to the office and use the phone. Well, according to him, the motel does not have a phone in their office. Like, all of it is just a big lie.
And they need help. I've been looking for numbers and stuff to call, and we can't even call a number if we had a number.
Hi, Linares!
We had a phone through G-Man that it's trashed, it's over, the phone is done. So we have no means of communication besides the Wi-Fi in this place and making a video to you guys. So actually, what I am pleading for you to do is actually call authorities to get us help.
I agree, Elegant. I agree, it's lies.
Because
all of it.
My mental health is at the cracking point at this point. I know how I feel on the inside when psychotic breaks can come. So we literally need, like, if just call whoever you guys call to have authorities show up, because we need it.
Do they not? Well, the kids aren't there anymore, so they would have lost food stamps for the kids, but still, why do they need somebody to pay their hotel if they're getting money in?
No, yeah. All right, thank you. And I hope to hear a knock at the door, because it will start to rectify the physical and psychological torture that we're being put through at this point without knowing what to do in order to get food, because it's very
It's
hard.
kind of like
Places.
it's kind of like the same storyline with, not storyline, but it's kind of like the same thing like with Letitia, Love Notes for TLC, where, you know, she wants help and she wants everybody to do all the work for her. Like, she was given resources, she was given phone numbers, all that, but she wouldn't call them. She wanted them to do it for her. That's basically what Rev's doing right now. I don't want to get online, look for the phone number, call them myself. No, I'd much rather get on here and tell you guys to do it for me.
In this area that I can walk to, the store, I have to walk on the highway, and it's insane. I can't walk on the highway. No one here has rides. This is what we're dealing with. So we're at the end of a rope, and we encourage, please, like, call authorities and help us out with it, because I know if I get a knock at the door and it's a policeman, and I explain what's going on, then he'll understand and we can get some help, because we need long-term adult service help. Thank you.
And then this was the next one. Somebody did call.
All right, guys, I got a great blessing testimony video to give you here, and this is
Exactly, Lillis. It's all so absurd.
But this is the type of things that happen when you're living on a prayer, like, literally.
Wow, Willie.
And
Well, they
you
keep
guys-
saying,
you guys are
like,
wonderful.
they're, before this bout of e-begging, they were e-begging for medicine, which fries me, because they get their medicine for free. They're scamming. They didn't need money to pay for their medicine, unless it was $1 or $2. Most medicines, I don't think, have any copay on there. So it just, it fries me, because when they said they needed money for medicine, I knew it was all a scam.
You stepped up again, and you made something happen. So thank you. I just, like, I'm not
sure, Stephanie. She was married, but not to the father.
Because I was always the guy giving money, because I had it. So I really appreciate every penny, because
That's really nice,
feel like
Willie.
you're less than a man and you cannot provide for your wife is really not.
The Delta 8, Lillis, is what I would think. But even still, they have
like,
money coming
sometime I
in.
could just do like a mental health stream, and really talk to you about what's going on in here, because I was just hanging on with my fingernails to sanity that we had that place to be in. You know what I mean? But now it's like,
I really do feel like, too, like, Shani triggered, like, you can trigger, like, a mental illness. Like, it could be there, like, dormant, you know, and a traumatic experience can bring it out. I really feel like Shani triggered the mental illness in him. For one thing, you know, she went hog wild with the money and, you know, blew through that inheritance. So, you know, everybody knows that, you know, being short on money and funds is probably one of the most stressful things as an adult. So, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, but I do. I kind of blame Shani. Not that Rev doesn't have his own issues, but, I mean, they're both abusive. They abuse each other.
almost off the cliff, because it's so, when I think about like what I have to do or what I should do, it's the mania.
They're not really married though, Blondie. They say they're husband and wife, but they're not married. which is another whole subject because, you know, they are on here preaching Christianity and everything else. And meanwhile, you're not only are you living out of wedlock, which I'm not. I don't judge that. I don't think it's a bad idea to live with somebody before you're married anyway. But I do have a problem with them lying about it. You know, coming on here acting holier than thou, preaching to everybody, and you know that's what I have an issue with. And then doing that.
It gets so bad in my mind that I can't even think clearly, and it paralyzes me into a nearly catatonic state. That's where I get at the end of this mania, where I can't, my body, like my mind, can't take it anymore. It develops into...
I love it, cinema.
So, and this...
See, that's the thing that people don't get, too. You know, there's so many people that are trying to get disability that aren't deserving of disability, and the people that are deserving of it wish they could be out working.
Which is 19. I was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, and I've got more than that. I'm pretty sure I'm bipolar. By my mood swings are insane. So
okay, this apparently Shani said, "I think you're bipolar," and now all of a sudden he adds that. The thing is, schizoaffective disorder is similar to bipolar. Schizoaffective disorder borrows from different mental illnesses. So it borrows symptoms from schizophrenia. It borrows symptoms from bipolar disorder. So right there, please don't do a stream on mental illness, Rev, because you don't have any clue what you're talking about. They can't possibly be getting the help that they need, which again would be covered on their medical card. So don't, Rev. You don't. Schizoaffective and bipolar is kind of like, you know, you don't know if you have bipolar. First of all, Shani's the one that diagnosed you with bipolar. I don't know who you just said. I wasn't paying attention close enough, I guess. I don't know who it was that told him he had schizoaffective, but that would make sense. Right, Stephanie. I have a family member that has that, so I've researched it, and it's very, very, very hard to treat, too.
There's a lot I'm dealing with up here.
Right, Willie, you have to pay your rent out of that.
Me being the only one that can do anything, get food in here or anything, it's cracking my mind in half. It's splitting my brain in half.
That's horrible, Lilith.
I want to do these things, but my mind won't shut up and won't stop, and it puts me in a nearly catatonic state. That's the best way I can describe it to anybody that happens to me. And
now he has no idea what he has or whatever, but that does sound like schizoaffective, what he just said.
I start rocking, and I have the pumping leg because it's anxiety. At the end of the day, this is anxiety, which is why I need to be in therapy, and I want to be in long-term therapy and hopefully become a normal, productive member of society. But anyway, here's the testimony. It was great. And thank you for the Monica came in again, because...
Stephanie, it sounds like you have some training, so if I misspeak, don't be afraid to correct me.
But our neighbor here, he's a great person. And
I don't have any formal training. I just know because I have a lot of mental illness in my family.
She's been hungry, which is a while. She's been literally praying for some spaghetti. And what, you know, like spaghetti.
Okay, guys. So, she's praying for spaghetti. She's not praying for a home, because right now they're living week to week in a hotel that other people are paying for. So she's not praying for a place to live. She's not praying for the tire on their Durango to, you know, be fixed so that they have somewhere to live if they get kicked out of the motel or they don't have money to stay in the motel. She's praying for spaghetti, guys, which she has food stamps. She can make spaghetti. He's talking about the guy next to them in the motel that is making Shani spaghetti. Well, if he can cook in his hotel room, why can't you cook in your hotel room?
And it's like, it's something to pray for, and it's something that she really enjoys. So the guy next to us is just a blessing. He's a Christian too, and a real one, because on his wall he's got "Trust in the Lord," big letters, "Trust in the Lord." That's
I guess they won't.
That's definitely a real
and now he said they have their Durango, which I guess should have been repoed. Now this is all allegedly. I don't have confirmation on all this to show receipts, but allegedly the Durango should have been repossessed, but it basically isn't worth it to the bank to pay to have it repossessed because there's nothing, it's not worth anything. So it's not worth it for them to put the money in to repossess it because they're not going to get anything out of it when they take it. So that was a blessing for them that they are getting to keep it, because if they don't have somebody to pay for their motel, they could sleep in the Durango, right? No, because something's wrong with the Durango's tire, and he literally left the Durango, so he says, left the Durango on the side of the highway. So now they don't even have that.
In the eyes. It's just there. So he knocks on her door because I was going around trying to figure out something food-wise.
Exactly, Blondie.
Something for food. And because the donations came in a little bit later. So I was asking him about do you have any extra food or something? But eventually we get a knock at the door, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to make you some pasta. And he said, this is the Lord. This is totally from him. He told me to do it. He told me.
I'm not sure how Rev started. I believe Shani, it was just pretty much what Shani always does. You know, she's kind of like Foodie Beauty, except for she didn't make the money that Foodie makes online. But she's a mess like Foodie, so that's how she was getting views. I think mostly it was like live streaming and just doing whatever. You know, she would cook, she would sit and talk, pretty much just like Foodie.
To do this, that's a quote.
They do gaming now, I know, Elegant Mind. You could be right, I don't know.
I believe that, and a Christian's going to hear that and go, wow, Shani was praying for like maybe 4 or 5 days for spaghetti specifically, and it shows up a beautiful plate that you loved. And we loved it. It was delicious. It was like from an Italian restaurant. He can cook, man, and meat sauce. That's a testimony, because that stuff doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Oh, it's common, it's spaghetti. Not really. Not in the living situation that we're in. I don't know how he made it so perfectly. Like, he might have a hospital.
I don't remember how I found her,
This is a testimony,
Elegant.
and God's good. He gets you through the next day without you seeing it. It happens, and just people bless. And you know what? That's what I always have to keep in mind.
I didn't start watching them until they were in the townhouse in Colorado when I started watching them, and she would do cooking, and I always stop at those. I always stop at the cooking videos. I think that's what it was.
Otherwise, God had let it all go down.
Exactly, Linares, like a place to live.
What a testimony!
Like,
praise God, love you guys. Bye.
Are they? Her stats are going to get worse too. I mean, even watch hours, guys, because her videos that she's posting are like 8 minutes long, and every video so far has been about the hijab. Everyone.
Hey guys, I'm back again. So I want to give you like an update, because like you responded to the video, and I appreciate you greatly for it. I'm telling you, this hotel is so weird, man, that they don't have.
It's crazy expensive, Elegant. I agree.
It must get routed, because I know there's a number on Google for it, but I don't think that that's the number that you call to get the manager. So it's really weird, and it's like being on the edge of some weird star system, and it's like, I don't know why. I think of like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or something. But there are good people out here. What? Oh, my book? Amazon.com. This is not selling books, okay? I don't know why you're...
You said hitchhikers and I laughed.
Oh, my book is here because I said hitchhikers, and there's that. No, it's not as good as that, honey, I'm sure. But anyway, I wanted to give you an update because I reached out to the internet, and you guys you responded, and an officer did show up here, and it really is a good thing. I got a number that's very useful for me to call for Adult Protective Services, a direct line number.
See, he got a number. That's what they did with Letitia. They gave her resources for her to call, and she refused to call. So we'll see if Shani and Rev actually call the number. I think they thought that, Adult Protective Services was going to come in, pay for them to have a place to live, pay for them to get food and put gas in their vehicles and everything else. And they gave him phone number. So let's see if they use that phone number.
So that I'm going to be able to talk to somebody that's going to start us on the road to not being in a state of chaos.
Exactly, Elegant.
We do. So thank you. I want to thank the person that called. And if it's multiple people, thank you all for having the cops come here. Because I really have come to a point in my life where I realize that my mental health is so on a totally it's chaos in my mind. So we might even end up going to the hospital to sort out some of these things to get back on our feet, because we've been starved for like 2 weeks. It was rough. So that's always a good thing to do. Like when I had a few times in my life where I was taking care of other people and not myself. And it ended up with me in the hospital having a schizophrenic break and being in a ward for like 3 or 5 days. In the case that it's mandatory, you're there like 5 days. You can't do anything about it. But if I check in willingly and say I want help,
okay, Dot,
I pretty much check out when you want. But honestly, a place like that for me right now would be comfort, I think. Because this real life, holy shit, what are you going to do when you...
Now, I don't doubt that Rev is having major mental health issues, but he will not get help, because if he goes to get help, then Shani will be by herself. And she won't take care of herself by herself. And she, so that's why, like you heard him say, she's yelling at him that he's not a good provider. She's not going to do anything for herself. So therefore, he can't get the help he needs. Yet, one of the videos last week was her crying, saying, she just wants him to be okay. And she loves him so much and she hates watching this. No, she doesn't. Shani is all about Shani.
Have no options, no car, no money, no nothing. I really feel like that's a better situation.
Exactly,
for me. I think it would be for Shani too. So thank you for the call out. It worked, and we got a number that I'm going to be calling soon, and I'm pretty sure we can also get a phone type app on the computer, which would be really good if I could just talk to somebody at length and explain the situation we're in here, and then get the local involved. That's it. So thank you for calling very much. God bless everybody.
I'm gonna do... What one am I looking for? Exactly, Stephanie, and they won't. It's just exactly like Letitia. They refuse to do any of the groundwork. Right, Elegant. I agree. Six. His videos are always really short like that. third one in. Okay.
Hi, treasures. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. It helps us a lot, and thank you. So I just looked at this yesterday, and her total grade was B minus or B. Well, today when I go over and look at it, it's a C minus, which, you know, if you're going to be sitting there, you can see it right there. If you're going to be sitting there not doing what you normally do, your grade's going to go down, right? I believe that's how it works. This is her social blade, okay? And these things keep popping up on here today.
That's the only time I like to watch them, Elegant.
Anyway, she went down to a C minus, and she's all zeroed out there, which she was zeroed out there yesterday too whenever I looked. And then, which I find it strange, on 10/6, on Curly's birthday, she gained 100 subscribers. The following day, on Doug's birthday, she lost 100 subscribers, it says. And then on the 9th, which was the day before yesterday, she gained 100 more, and then on the 10th, she lost 100. So I don't understand that, but as you see over there, she's got over 2 million videos that she has deleted. Right here. And it says on her views, she's down 47.
See, how is she supposed to pay this new rent for the mansion?
Wow. Anyways, I found that interesting. But then it says she's zeroed out, and she was yesterday too. Whenever NE gave me 4 strikes and my stuff all set back to 0.
Oh.
And I privated a lot of my videos.
Wow. I didn't know that happened to her.
I got some of them taken off. I put my videos back up again. And of course it said I had all these views. Well, for me, all these views, which I didn't. But it makes me look good. But it's not. It's worse since I've come back on because I don't get nowhere near the views that I used to get.
Oh, that's sad.
But anyway.
And now look, Natter's gone.
At the bottom there. She's got 1,436,351 less views. But you get it. So I just wanted to let y'all see it. And again, she went from a B to a C minus. Love you, treasures, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, you're all beautiful.
Well, you know, Elegant. He has a good job, and he has a nice apartment, and he's going to order in for them the whole time she's there. That's what it took that's what it took to capture her heart. Men will destroy her for sure. I don't get it. I can't get over that. That just cracked me up. He's going to order in every day for us. Because things are really cheap there. It's really cheap to live there, guys. Exactly, Julie. How many times a day is he planning to order in? Does he realize how many times a day he's going to have to order in? I don't know what that is, Willie, but it sounds yummy. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 7:30. Thank you for decorating with me. Thank you for naming Benny, which it's really still going to be Bob and Benny. I still think. I can't do George and Gerald. It just doesn't roll off my tongue. You're welcome, Six. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you, my members, those of you that continually come into my chat. I love all you guys, and I appreciate all of you. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out, guys. Love y'all.